Hello, Professor Fries. This is my final mass communications video. The person I've chosen to do is Donald Trump. I will be choosing to send a message to my son Barron before I pass away, so he will hear this message from me, and I apologize that I do not have the Trump voice, but I will try to do the mannerisms. So for starters, I'm going to talk about a lot of things that I've done good in my life and a lot of bad things I've done in my life. And for starters, the big one is I was the President of the United States, the 45th, and I am soon to be the 47th President of the United States. A lot of people know me as a billionaire businessman. A lot of people that are much older now, when you see this video, they know me as the co-producer of the show The Apprentice, where I was the host for the first 14 years. I've been in the public eye my whole life, and I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things come and go. I've been head of the companies of over 500 different organizations at all different times of my life. My father was a big inspiration on me, and he shaped me out to be the man that I am today. While I was president, I want to highlight some great things that I did that you will hear about me when people ask, what were some good things that Donald Trump did? They'll say it's amazing. For starters, I had no wars under my administration. No wars. And there are not many presidents that can say that in the United States of America. And I'm sure in the future it'll also be that way. Another thing that I did that a lot of people were very happy for me, and they said I did an amazing job. They wondered how I did it. I created 7 million jobs under my administration, and I had the lowest unemployment rate in over half a century, over 50 years. I had the most amount of employed people in history. 160 million people were employed under my administration. And you have to give me credit for it. You have to give me some sort of credit for it, because I was responsible in a way. Some other things other than my presidency that I've done is I own 3 Trump Towers across the country, in New York, Chicago, and where's my other one? I'm not even sure. But I do know that I have an amazing resort. Mar-a-Lago, my most favorite place. Had some of the best parties ever, some of the best events, made so many great friends from that place, and it's given so much back to me, and it is one of my greatest investments, and I hope that one day you'll be able to take over this business and move forward in my footsteps the way I've taught you, Barron. Now, what I would like to tell you is some great advice that you can take all throughout your life, no matter where you're at. Now, I want you, first off, to be in school. Always be in school, Barron. I can't stress enough how much easier it is to gain knowledge through a degree or through schooling than it is to figure it out on your own. And trust me, I know people that have done it that way, and I wouldn't want it to be that way for you. The biggest thing that I want you to do is never give in to drinking or smoking or any drugs. Throughout my life, I have never had a beer. It is one of my few good traits, some people would say. Some of my few good traits. I do not drink alcohol. And I want you to do the same, because I know that it'll work out for you without having to have a drop of that stuff. I want you to manage your money well. You'll hear about me before I was president and how I lost many companies, including casinos and hotels and all types of other businesses, but look where I ended up. It's not about where you start, it's about where you finish. And that's all that matters. It's always about you staying the course and not getting distracted by any negative energies or people. You need to keep a tight circle, and you need to raise a family the way I've raised you, and have no fear and not back down to anybody. The world is yours, and it's up to you what you want to do with it. I know you'll do well, and I know you'll follow in my footsteps. Good luck in life, Baron.